Afternoon baseball now on a lazy Sunday afternoon at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals baseball is straight ahead. Next on the show. Jack Flaherty gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Digging in now, Jose Reyes. He will lead this one off today.
Reyes.
Here comes the first pitch. Trying to bunt his way on to open the ball game, but he misses it for strike one. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
A ball and 2 strikes to Jose Reyes. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball. Popped up. Adams moving to his left. Makes the play. 1 away. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes into this one among the leaders in slugging percentage. How about top 5 in the National League? I love watching him when he comes up to the plate. There's an electricity about him. He's got power and he's got that swagger that you just can't miss.
Digging in, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge. I'm okay with that.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. And you see it there on your screen. Strikeout number 100 for him on the year, and that ain't bad. Giancarlo Stanton now. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Casey Sadler gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. This guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Stepping up now, Danny Santana. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. Hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Cardinals are challenging the
all right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did meet that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
First base has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Standing in now, Andrew Broadway. Strike taken to throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Santana leads off second with nobody out. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. He had a 4-hit game his last game, and I love the fact that he's covering everything. Anything you throw up there, he's right on it.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Carpenter, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the belt, the pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Batting fourth.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Now at the plate, Matt Adams. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. from the stretch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Digging in, Oscar Mercado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
The 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Count even at 2-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. Into the box now, number 23. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion.
That is big.
And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
A ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Batting fifth.
Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on
Ladies
this
and
play.
gentlemen, the Pirates have elected to challenge
All
the
right,
previous
we'll take
play.
one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did meet that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
At first base has been overturned, and the batter
Here's
moves
Carlos
sixth.
Santana now. He begins this one with the fourth best batting average in the National League.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he's back easily. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Davis stands at first with one out. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting seventh, the center fielder.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First offering on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to, he was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Pirates leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now in the box, number 8. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits.
The center fielder, number 8.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup.
Batting
Guys,
seven.
one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dylan Carlson, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Line drive to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the
Batting
offensive
eight.
standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
Coming to the plate now, Yadier Molina, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bounce to first. Davis has it. Reyes on to Davis for a side retiring double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as the left-handed hitting slugger and USC product Lucas Duda settles in to start out the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Now here's the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Stepping in now, Casey Sadler. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Jose.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. From the stretch, there's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Second with 1 away. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Popped him up. Adams is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The batter, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Stepping in, Mike Moustakas, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fouled away. The 0-1 offering. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. One left for Pittsburgh. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Cardinals look to get their bats going in the third inning. And you can say they've really been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day's action, they ranked dead last in perhaps the most important offensive category, runs scored. One hitter told me, flat out, we're just not getting it done. It's frustrating. It's the kind of stuff you lose sleep over. Another told me, we've got to start helping out our pitching staff. I'm sure they feel like every run they give up right now is a huge deal, and it can't be that way if we want to be successful.
Leading off,
Clearly, this is a group searching for answers,
the pitcher,
guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Flaherty.
First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. Popped straight up. And Reyes will take this one for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Danny Santana.
Striding in once again, Danny Santana, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here he comes again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 5, second baseman,
Digging
Andrew
in to try it again. Andrew Broadway. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
The count now at 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Moustakas has it. Oh, look at Moustakas. It's in time. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. Up next for the Buccos, Giancarlo Stanton. As we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Stanton, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Number 8 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, number 23.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Number 23 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. First pitch on its way. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And they're on 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
At the plate, Chris Davis. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ripped on the ground to first. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So that's now 2 hits for him here today as he finds the hole into
now
right.
Batting.
And as we check out the Bucks leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits in 3rd place on the ball club in that department. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's Matt Carpenter. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
First offering on its way. And he takes a called strike, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Matt Adams now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Matt Adams in front, 3 balls and a strike to count now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And he takes a called strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Rose, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Oscar Mercado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Mercado enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. Just off the inside corner, taken for a ball. Three and 0 now.
He's got himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
3-1. Strikes to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate,
number 8,
flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In now, number 8. As the changeup to him drops in there for the 1st strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Rounded down the 3rd baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Changeup, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
For the guy in the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Roy. It takes them a
Now
little while
batting,
to get
left
through on the
fielder,
score column, but
Dylan
finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Into the box, Dylan Carlson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. A ball and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And there he goes towards second. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. We played 4 full. The Cardinals lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
McCutchen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the left-handed power threat, Lucas Duda. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning.
Now
he looks really sharp
pitcher,
out there, guys.
Casey Sadler.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Casey Sadler. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Yadier Molina.
Leading up for St. Louis, the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Just a tick behind for a strike. Molina is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here's another 2-2. And he pops it up. Santana in foul ground. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jack Flaherty.
So striding in, Jack Flaherty. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Danny Santana.
Ready once again, Danny Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Yeah.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
The second baseman, Andrew.
So striding forward now,
Broadway.
Andrew Broadway. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Santana is off at first with 2 away. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Cards leave 1, but they're up 1-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Reyes. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. Late square, and this is popped up, and he'll lunge forward to take this ball in the air. So quick instincts there will foil the bunt attempt.
Second baseman, Mike.
So coming to the plate, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. 3-1. Here it is. And that is in there at the letters to run it full. 3-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. The payoff pitch one more time is swung on and missed. He got him.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been
Now
victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Nope.
Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2. another full count offering on its way. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. At the plate, Matt Carpenter.
Leading off for St. Louis.
He singled and struck out
third
in
baseman,
2 trips.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes. Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Hard hit ball to short. Right there is Reyes. And that's out number 1.
The batter, the first baseman, Matt Adams.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Adams. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. McCutchen going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So
Now
he's just
batting,
a third
right
of an inning
fielder,
away from putting
Oscar
up another 0 as we take a look at the
Mercado.
ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Standing in, Oscar Mercado. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No balls and a strike to count. And low, it's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Now at the plate, number 23. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball.
A fastball here, too low. It's 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Pirates, the first baseman, Chris Davis.
One away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver on 2-1. Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Good eye to lay off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Pitch on the way.
Got him.
As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
So now Carlos Santana, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Two out, nobody on. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Stepping into the box, Andrew McCutchen. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Santana, the runner at first with 2 gone. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen.
Well, he's throwing a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Carlos Martinez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Martinez.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lays off 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 1-1. Hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucko rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They trail this one 1-0. So digging in now, number 8. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Liner toward right center. A dive, but it's off his glove.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game,
the
where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Stepping in now, Dylan Carlson, and a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Pitch outside the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
2 and 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3 and 2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
The catcher, number 4.
He's pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Your
Gus
attention, please.
Shasha takes the call
The
from the
changes
pen as
for
he'll try to
Pittsburgh.
get the final 2
Now
outs
pitching
of this
and batting in
7th
the eighth
frame.
spot. Number 29, Gus Shasha. Now playing left field and batting 9, number 25, Cameron Maben.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And the runner back. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But, hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
The 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Ladies
Wendell
and gentlemen,
Grichuk will
your
grab a bat
attention,
and hit
please.
for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Cardinals, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. With runners in scoring position this season, Grichuk is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
The set and the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Shasha has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk.
Up next
Usually easier said than done.
The shortstop, Danny
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St.
Santana.
Louis lineup. Stepping in, Danny Santana. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
And it's fouled away. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Your
Trevor
attention, please.
Rosenthal has been
Now
summoned from the
pitching for
bullpen
the
as he'll
Cardinals.
do so to start the
Number
8th.
34, Trevor Rosenthal.
Here's Cameron Maben now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th
Leading off for
after
Pittsburgh.
entering off the bench
left
just a
fielder,
little bit ago.
25.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 2-1 home. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And he lays off. Ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Reyes. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Maben aboard here at first with nobody out. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Under it is the center fielder. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now that
pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Into the box, Mike Moustakas. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's a strike to throw down. And it'll be right on the bag as Molina nails him trying to swipe second.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And that ends the inning. Bucks go down quietly. They still trail 1-0. Ready for another shot now.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the second baseman, Andrew Broadway.
First pitch on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 1-1 home. In the air out to right. Stanton on the run. He's there and records the first down.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Stepping into the box, Matt Carpenter. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. It's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Adams.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Adams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
And with the bases empty,
Now
you don't
batting,
feel bad about
the right
walking
fielder,
that guy. He's
Oscar
capable of taking deep every time he
Mercado.
digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Now to the plate, Oscar Mercado, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, that was a slider and a 3-2 count.
Number 8.
It just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Ready now, number 8. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Has a look, now the pitch. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Hard on the ground towards short. Right there is Reyes. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Giancarlo Stanton. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he lays off ball 4, so now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now at the plate, number 23. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
The next 0-2 is taken to called strike 3, as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base, and now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Chris Davis. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Stanton, base runner at first with 1 out. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Davis waits on the 1-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Looked like a tough fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Digging in once again, Carlos Santana. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A runner on first with 2 away. Santana in front with a 2-0 count. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Pittsburgh down to their last strike. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Standing in, Andrew McCutcheon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Number 80 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 80.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. St. Louis took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jack Flaherty earns his first win of the season as he struck out 13 in this one. Casey Sadler to settle with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us and remind you to please drive home safely.